Hi guys, today I have a game for you in my Tier 10 British battleship, the Conqueror. Now, the next two battleship replays that I actually have and I will be doing recordings for over the weekend, it's California and a Montana. And the theme of all three of these is going to be pretty much ammo selection and ammo choice. Because the days of old of DD shoot AG all day, every day. Cruisers shoot AG unless the thing's showing broadside and it's close. Like, cruisers, like for the old rules, were the only ones where you really played with your ammo choice depending on what you were doing. And then battleships, for the most part, it was AP all day, every day. Unless, of course, the stipulation was you're hunting a destroyer. But even back then, AP was doing full pen damage to destroyers, so I just went with AP all day, every day. Those days are, for the most part, gone. Now, if you're just learning the game, you can use that rule set till about Tier 5, 6, when you got to be a little bit more conscious. You're going to have to be way more proactive on ammo selection. But, I would say prior to ammo selection, you need to identify the targets you're shooting at and what the target is that you are shooting at. There's a big group going to A. We've got another big group going to B, which really realistically leaves the Des Moines and myself by ourselves. Yes, the Prince Eugen could potentially help out. North Carolina, the same thing. North Carolina's taken in between, like to help B and C. But, there's Turpitz, there's the Kutuzov, the Hollands, those guys at B could potentially help us, but at the same time, they could potentially be helping the guys at A. Well, something's getting C cap. Maybe it's a DD, we don't know, because it's really just the Des Moines and myself. Like, the Des Moines is going to be my eyes. Now, the Conqueror does come with great concealment, and I remember getting concealment on ships like the Kerfers, like down this low, which made those secondaries even more deadlier. We see that it's a Cleveland. We know it's not a DD with him because of the resets that the Des Moines is getting. Doesn't mean the DD can't be with the Cleveland. Just means that the Cleveland is the one getting the cap. We know that Daring is over at A. So realistically, there could be their second DD, which I forget what it is, out here on this flank. There's definitely a Cleveland, there's a North Carolina, and then there's the Musashi. Now, of course, I want to hit the Cleveland. Cleveland's playing it right, just back up. I've sat here long enough and haven't shot anything. I'm about to go behind this island. Let me get some damage on this Musashi. Now, I'm going to continue this push because I want to get the Cleveland off the cap. I want to get the Cleveland dead. Now, I see the Musashi is full broadside, and the other thing is these guns will easily go right through Cleveland and just ruin his day. So what I'm going to do is, because the Musashi is burning, gonna load I'm gonna have the AP ready, but shoot the HE and then come in. Get another fire on this guy, get his DCP down so somebody's fires, i.e. the Des Moines, because he's the only somebody with me, but either the Des Moines or myself, get that second set of fires in on this guy. Freaking North Carolina incapacitates a turret. Oh, the sniffles. The sniffles are real. I'm like, might as well take a crack in at the Musashi because he's about to go behind the island. He still is broadside. And hey, I got to sit. 2 penetrations and a sit. Now, because the one turret is incapacitated, it is locked and loaded, ready for the Cleveland. Which I was hoping that Des Moines would be a little bit more aggressive on coming in from the top side. But realistically, looking at this battle, he's got a North Carolina he's got to be concerned about. He had to be
Enemy
concerned
cruiser
about.
foundered.
And myself. Now, what I'm thinking is if this Des Moines is a smart player, if he's not spotted, he's going to sneak on the cap, stay behind the island on our side, ensure he gets the cap, and then come out and sneak out and, you know, keep his nose and help me deal with the Musashi. But for whatever reason, the Des Moines decides to open up. I don't know if he spotted. The Musashi is 8 kilometers from me. I don't know how far the Des Moines is from me, but the Des Moines could be within natural detection. But at the same point, he needs to go silent. I'm going to go push this Musashi out. I should have switched to my HE a little bit sooner. Could have been doing way more damage. But the other thing is, I'm got the AP loaded because in encounters this guy, I don't know if I can go broadside because this guy has his AP loaded. Now I'm pushing this guy to push him away from the Des Moines, who, for whatever reason, is still opening up and still moving forward. Like, we kind of need to get the cap. We're only winning because we killed 2 ships. You know, we're not generating points through doing nothing, i.e. getting cap points. We're only getting points because we killed the ship, but, you know, the enemy's points are ticking up and up and up. Now, I do notice that the Musashi's repair is down, he is burning, and he's not trying to heal through it, and I'm like... I'm thinking, God, do I have to go back and cap A because the Des Moines isn't doing it? Like, I understand you want to get damage, dude, but, like, we could have had this cap how many times over? At least twice. If he just wouldn't have stopped and, like, stay dark. I was pushing the ships away so he could go dark. Now, switching to the AP because this guy's going to show me broadside. And this is what I mean. You gotta be way more conscious on what you're shooting at. What is his angle? Is he showing you side? What is his distance? I.e., do I need to really aim waterline, or do I need to have plunging fire come in to maximize your damage? Down to North Carolina, it's a very maneuverable ship. I mean, you saw, like, he kind of came in. He wasn't full, but he was making his turn. Was able to complete his turn before these guns reloaded. You know, the NC, while we have lofty shells, is very maneuverable. Should have had AG loaded. But what I'm doing right now is I'm looking.
Our team
Okay,
has
the AP's
taken
not
the
going to do
lead.
anything against this guy. He's actively maneuvering, so it would be a waste. Small ends, because angled, might do good. Oh, a broadside toggle. I know if I connect with these that I should be able to good do damage. As I load the HE, and of course the North Carolina is showing me broadside. And at this point I'm starting to think, this guy's just baiting. And what I mean by baiting is he's showing me side, knowing that I'm not targeting him, that I'm not going to shoot him. He's still showing me broadside. I still have the advantage of showing too much of my side when I'm trying to turn my ship and use my to get my guns on target. But this is the one thing a lot of people see with British battleships.
Our team
That was
has
an
taken the
11k
lead.
salvo broadside with just HE and a fire. Which is why some people just never, ever hit the 2 key. I had my 2 key because, you know what? AP at this range, with him showing me broadside, I can just wipe the floor if RNG permits me. Now this guy's actively turning. I'm aiming low because hopefully I can go in right on the red on him. But that's 18,000. That's 7,000 more than what the HE did. But where the HE makes up for is the burning, the ticks. So they were about even. Now, if I would have gotten a Citadel, this guy would be dead. And At this point, he's showing me enough sight to where, yeah, all I need is the AK to kill him. Boom, there's the AK.
Enemy
The AK
battleship
will
foundered.
get the job done. See the Thunderer. Might as well burn this guy down because you know what? He ain't got the Conqueror super heal, and battleships are very susceptible to HE, and he's bow in. What's the point of AP on a bow in target? Yes, I can get good damage on this guy with the AP because there's no saturation. He hasn't lost a lot. I mean, that's 14, let's just call it 15k, or 15,000 to him. Now he's turning broadside. Smolensk just took a whack from torpedoes, something. But the Thunder is still playing the angle game, and that's the nice thing about these British battleships is their HE is just that powerful. This game is quickly wrapping up as I got the AP loaded because you know what? Showing me broadside, it's got a very easy citadel to hit. And I don't even need a citadel to finish this guy because he is burning. Oh look, the fires are out. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do the damage to kill this guy. It's just a matter of who's actually going to kill this guy. Especially at 900. Who shall get there first? Yay, mine win. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I do hope you take something away from this, and I do hope you start consciously thinking about when you're playing your battleship is ammo selection and target selection. Target selection first because that's going to choose your ammo selection. But of course, 9 times out of 10, you load into the game with the AP. Loaded in first. But you've got to be aware of what you're shooting at, what is loaded, and what your shells can do. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do hope you learned something. I hope you take something away from this. I do appreciate all the support you guys do give me. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.